Hello everyone, welcome to the session. Today I'm going to talk about Playwright, its prerequisites and Playwright installation. And I'm also going to talk about why do you need those prerequisites. I recommend you to watch the complete session to understand those things. The first dependency is VS Code, as you need a code editor to start your scripting, but you can use any other IDEs like IntelliJ that you are comfortable with. But I would suggest VS Code because it is easy to manage the extensions and debugging, etc. In your browser, you can search for VS Code and open the official link. You can click on the download button. Once it is downloaded, you can open the MSI file. And this is just the license agreement. You can accept it and click next. This is the destination location where it is going to install. You can click next. It's going to add a menu folder in your start menu. And you can click on this desktop icon so that it will show up on your desktop. So it will update the path variable as well. Click next. You can see the icon that is added on my desktop. You can double click on it to launch. You can see the welcome screen is displayed. I'm going to close this for now. And you can select your theme. If you want to select a dark theme or a lighter theme, you can make that selection here. I'm going to keep it the same for now. And on the left hand pane, you can see various menu options, including Explorer, where you can select your project folder, and also source control, run and debug, and extensions. Extensions is the window where you can search for required extensions and you can install them. VS Code support official Playwright extension as well. You can see it here, but I'm not going to install it right now because we need to have another prerequisite, which is Node.js. Let us move on to Node.js installation. Let us talk about why do we need Node.js. So Playwright is originally created in JavaScript, but you do not have to write your scripts in JavaScript. So if you write your scripts in Java or Python or .NET or in TypeScript, it will be translated into a JavaScript command and then it will be executed by Playwright's core engine. And what is JavaScript? It is originally created as a client scripting language, which means JavaScript is a language that is interpreted on the browser. How can a programming language like JavaScript is executed on browser? All the browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, they have a JavaScript engine inbuilt. So this JavaScript engine will execute the JavaScript on the browser. And these browsers, they all use their own JavaScript engines. The only exception is Chrome and Microsoft Edge share the same engine, which is called Chromium. And all the other browsers like Firefox, Safari, they have their own JavaScript engines, which will be able to understand the JavaScript programming language and interpret and execute and display it on the browser. And if we need to execute JavaScript outside of a browser, we need a runtime environment. And this environment is provided by Node.js. That is why Node.js is called JavaScript runtime environment, which can execute JavaScript on a machine. And what is NPM? When you install Node.js, we come across NPM. NPM is a node package manager, which means it will take care of all the package installations, updates, just like Maven in your Java project. Now let's install Node.js. Search for Node.js in your browser and then click on download. I'm going to install the most recent version. You can click on the Windows installer MSI. If you need to change, you can change your operating system or 64-bit or 32-bit. Once it is downloaded, you can click on it to launch the installer. You can click next and accept the license agreement. And this is just the installation path, and it is going to update the path variable as well. And this is a package manager for Windows, which we do not need it right now. You can click finish. And to confirm the installation, you can go to your VS Code, and on the view menu you can open the open terminal and then enter the command node space hyphen v and npm space hyphen v. This will display the versions that it has installed. As we finished installing the prerequisites, now you can proceed to install Playwright. First, let us create a folder where you want to create your Playwright framework. So I'm naming it as Playwright automation. In your VS Code, you can use the open folder button and select this folder, and then click on the view menu and launch the terminal. And it will open up the same directory that you have created. Now in my browser, I'll search for Playwright and open the official site where you can click on the how to install Playwright. You can see this command npm init playwright at latest. At latest indicates that it will download the latest version of Playwright. You can change it to any desired version as well. I'm going to paste the command on my terminal and hit enter. It is asking for a confirmation. I'm hitting yes. And you can make a selection between TypeScript and JavaScript. You can use your arrow key to make the selection and hit enter. And it is asking for the directory where you want to save your scripts. By default it is tests. I'm going to keep it the same, and I will ignore the GitHub actions as of now. And also it is asking for Playwright browser installation, which I want to go with, because in Selenium, where you have to manually download the executables for each of the browser and add it to your project structure, in Playwright it takes care of those things automatically unless you want to do it manually. And now you can see the progress on the left hand pane. All those various framework structure is appearing. And once you see this happy hacking message, which means the Playwright installation is successful. And on the left hand side, you can see the default framework as well. Along with the installation, the default framework is also ready for us, which include the node modules, which has the Playwright libraries, and the test folder will have example script where it will launch a URL and verify if it is open. And you can see the git ignore, which has the list of files that you want to exclude when you are checking your scripts into any GitHub repository, and we can come back to it later. And you can see package.json, which has the list of packages you have. It is similar to your pom.xml. There's a configuration file playwright.config.ts, which has a list of basic configurations that you need, and it has a test directory as well, which is pointing to tests. And if you want to change it, you can change it as well. And the list of browsers that are configured. If I don't want to run any specific browser, I can remove it. And you can also see the mobile browser configuration. You can uncomment it if you want to run. In the next session, we can explore more into the framework and start creating the scripts as well.